Hi guys, Kev here from Kevlar Gaming. So today we're doing a speedrun PC build. So why am I doing that? Well, I just had the thought that what do PC gamers do when they're playing a game, they need to make it more challenging and a bit more exciting. Sometimes they do a speedrun. So I thought, why not give that a go in real life with PC building? I've got basic parts. It's going to be a fairly basic build, nothing too exciting. I'll take you through the parts as I go through it. We've got a timer down here, so you'll be able to see that as we go along. I've had to have a few multiple camera setups so I don't have to keep going back to the camera to change the angle. Hopefully we'll get a good angle for each part of the build. I'm going to allow myself to unbox the parts first and get them all laid out ready. I'm not going to be too fussed about cable management because I'm probably not going to keep this build as it is. We're just going to get it built and fire it up. As soon as we hit the BIOS, then that's when the time will stop. Right, so I'm going to set it up and get it ready. Right, okay, so here we are. Parts are all ready. Got them all laid out here and the case down here, so they're easy access. I've got a timer here so you can see the timer as we go along. Right, okay, let's start the timer. Go. Right, so first of all we've got our CPU we're going to install. It's a very basic budget CPU. It's the Ryzen 3 1200. So let's lift the lever up, line up the triangle, slot that in. It's in, put the lever down. Let's go with the RAM next. Nice and easy, 2 sticks of Corsair, 8 gigabytes. So slot those in there. Okay, then what do we want to do? Right, let's go with the storage. So we've got an M.2 drive here, and we're only using an M.2 drive because it's so much easier and quicker to install. If I was going to be using this build, because this is only 256 gig for a boot drive, I would be adding an extra hard drive, but we don't need to do that for this. Stick that in there. Oops. Come on. Right, let me stand up for that. Right, that wasted a few seconds. Right, so thermal paste for the CPU. Blob in the middle there. Right, as I'm rushing, I forgot about these. So we don't need these for the cooler I'm using, so we'll take those off. Okay, there's 2. Right, so here we have our cooler, just a standard AMD stock cooler. Line that up on there. Perfect, and screw that in. Okay, good, that's screwed in. Let's just plug in the fan cable. There we go, just tuck that away. Right, that's everything on the motherboard done. Right, so here's our case. We'll just take the front and back panel off. Case wise, so this is a case I've used a lot, so I know how to build in it. It's got fans pre-installed. It's pretty straightforward. There's no complications. So nice and easy. It's a cheap budget case, but obviously we are doing a budget build. Let's get this out. And I've done reviews of it because it was, I say was because I think I've found some that I prefer. It was my favourite budget PC case for a while. Good value for money. Alright, okay, let's just feed these cables out the back. Ah, come on. Don't have time to be fiddling around with silly little things like that. Just get out the back. Perfect, right. Slide down. Let's get the motherboard in. So first we need to get the I/O shield in. There we go, it's clicked in place. Let's fingers crossed that all of these standoffs are in the right place so we don't need to move any around. Right, so motherboard going in. Yes, we have the right standoffs in the right place. Right, so line that up. Perfect. Right, screws, where do I put the screws? Here they are. So not many screws come with this case, so shouldn't be too tricky to find the right one. Right, so we're on 7 minutes 20 seconds at the moment. Right, and my eyes need to be better to spot the right screws here. Let's get this motherboard screwed in. Right, there we go, motherboard's all screwed in. Right, what do I want to do next? Let's start doing these cables. Right, so what am I going to do? Let's do this one first, which is the USB 3, which is at the bottom of this case. Right, then let's go with the HD audio and USB. Feed those through. So what one's the audio? This one, let's do that one first. Over here. I could do with some more light really in this corner. Feed that one through. So USB. Okay, and then these fiddly front panel connectors. Come on, through you come. Oh shits. Right, now this is where I always have to try and remember what goes where. Then it's the plus and minus that are the ones I always get confused with. Not confused, but I forget what way round they go. We'll go with minus on the outside. How many people are shouting at me saying that's wrong? We'll see. Good, they're all in, so fiddly bit done. Right, now we just need to get our power supply in, which is over here. Right, so power supply, slide in here. So here, power supply, we've got a 600 watt EVGA power supply. Was it white rated? I can't remember. Okay, this is where maybe I should have put this in before these cables, because these cables are going to get in the way. That's fine. So yeah, good power supply actually for the price. I mean, it's EVGA, so you know it's a good brand. It's budget. I think it's about £30 for 600 watts, so perfect for a budget PC build. Could just leave it at 2 screws, couldn't I? But that's definitely cheating. Let's go with all 4. Right, that's screwed in. So now we want to plug in some power cables. So let's go with the motherboard first. Feed that through this top one. Let's just lie that down. Plug it in. Annoyingly, on this power supply, the motherboard cable does have that like split at the end, so it can go from like 24 pin to 20 pin. And that split is really loose, so you really have to like hold it together to get it in the slot properly, which is wasting me valuable time. Come on. Okay, that's in. That was a pain. Right, so then let's get the CPU cable in. Again, the cable split's a bit annoying, but that is in. That's almost it from this power supply, because there's nothing SATA I need to plug in, just Molex into there. God, I need to get used to what camera to look at. Right, so these Molexes are all tied up. Right, so we're nearly there. Like I say, I'm not going to be doing cable management. Oh, come on. Undo. Fiddly little thing. I need to stop saying fiddly, because it's clearly something that Americans find quite funny, the word fiddly. They don't tend to use it, so I'm getting picked up on it quite a lot. Oh man, these cable ties, how many loops do they need to do in them? Come on, stretch that out. Right. Plug that in for the fans. Need to go in that side. And these, okay, it went in actually. I was just about to start complaining that these Molex cables are always an absolute nightmare. Okay, GPU cable next needs to feed through. gap there for it. Come on, come through. There we go. Right, it's just tuck these cables away anyway. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about being super neat. This is definitely not super neat. Just shoving them in. I don't even know if I'd be able to get the back on. Right, GPU. So GPU wise, we've just got a GTX 970, and annoyingly we need to snap out one of these. Okay. That's that. We need to snap out this one. Don't damage the motherboard, please. Right, slot this bad boy in. Come on. Can't I get you in? Oh, what? Come on. Stop wasting my time, graphics card. What is going on? Oh. I'm an idiot. I need to take out 2 slots. There we go. That's in. Nice. Just put this back on. Do I cheat and just use 1 screw? I would always use 2 when I'm screwing a graphics card in place. I mean, this is quite a small card, isn't it? It's not going to sag, but let's do it properly. Oh, what's happened to our timer? Okay, good. It didn't stop. Sorry, the screen had locked. It must lock after 20 minutes or something. Because we're on 20 minutes and 29 seconds. Graphics card is screwed in. Graphics card is going to get plugged in. Right, in theory, that's everything built. Just think that I haven't missed anything in the rush. No, all good. So I'm going to plug this in. Right, let's move the timer. Let's come over here. Ah, annoyingly, I need a cable. Turn it on. Here we go. Okay. Turned on. Are we going to get the boot screen? And where's our timer? Ah, my wife always turns the monitor off. Don't know why. Come on. Come on. Come on. No input signal found. Come on, what have I done wrong? Is the GPU coming on? Is there a light on the GPU? Fans are going. Oh. Ah, there we go. Done it. Timer off. Okay, so oh, I must have Windows installed on this already. Yeah, I've got too many drives lying around, so must have already used that one. Anyway, so we are done. And my camera's beeping at me. So there we go. 23 minutes, 42 seconds, PC build from start to finish and to boot screen and even to Windows. Yes, I haven't put the panels on. Yes, I didn't do cable management and put the panel on the back, but I think that's pretty good going. Under 25 minutes to build a PC and get it working. Anyone else beating that? It's my first go at a speed run. If you have, yeah, put a link in the comments or something. Show us your video. I'm actually quite hot now as well. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. I found that good fun. Please do give us a like, and if not already done so, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers!